Hey, sports card collectors and investors, how's everybody doing today? See if I can get my lighting right. I need to get big lights. I need to get like the big lights that are blasting. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I'm a little bit shadowy today. I hope everyone's doing well because I'm not. For those that are new, I'm a diehard New Orleans Saints fan, and I'm finally seeing it's happening. It's happening. Our future Hall of Fame quarterback is starting to fall apart. And some of you might think, hey, you know what? We're 2 games into the season. Chill out. Give it some time. Now, I think I've seen enough. I've watched every single game for the last 15 years, and Drew Brees is not Drew Brees. Okay, this is like Peyton Manning 2015 stuff. It's bad. So for some of my subscribers, Drake, particularly you, I don't know if you share the same opinion, but it's just looked really bad. And I get it. Maybe we're just kind of, brushing off the rust and we're going to figure things out. But I don't know. There's just something about, Breeze in the pocket that it's not happening for me. So anyway, I'm trying to hold it together. I'm going to try to act like a normal human being, but inside everything's just boiling, guys. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to beat the Packers on Sunday night. I don't know how it's going to happen, but let's just jump right into this video and try to forget. All right, today we are going to talk about sports card losses, folks. A lot of talk, frankly, about how hot the market is. It has been hot. That is true. There are still sports cards that are going up. No one's denying that. But there are a lot of cards going down. There's more cards going down in value than there are going up. So I'm not trying to sound like a pessimist. Maybe it's just that I'm salty about last night's game, but this is the video that we're going with today. I don't think it's a topic that's talked enough about. And I love being optimistic about the market. I love the market. I love sports cards in general. So obviously I would love for all the cards to go up all the time. But it's the reality of markets that there's going to be corrections. There's going to be ups and ebbs and flows, ups and downs. That's just part of the deal. And I think this is kind of a healthy correction, if that's what it is. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First off, one of the more popular baseball cards over the last decade, if not the most popular rookie card, the 2011 Mike Trout PSA. This is a card that, now look, it's still up from where it was. In December of 2019, this was a $365 card. It went as high as $1,000 at the end of August, and now it's retreated back some at $865, $850, $865. So look, is it way down? No, but it has kind of budged lower, and I bring this one up because this is a very popular player. Baseball cards really haven't been hit quite as much as basketball and some of the other sports, so I'm only just bringing that one up because baseball really has been pretty hot that I've seen as of late. So, and Mike Trout, arguably the most popular player in baseball, with the highest price sale ever with his refractor card that sold at almost $4 million. So he is the face of baseball right now, and so that's one I wanted to bring up. Next, I'm going to talk about the face of football, really, Patrick Mahomes. Believe it or not, his 2017 BGS Silver Prism, now there was only Silver Prism, there wasn't Base Prism in 2017, is coming down. I mean, look, a month ago this card, BGS 9.5, $4,200 to $4,300. Now granted, BGS 9.5s can be different. They vary, okay? They have different subgrades. So, with some of these pricing, with some of the prices, there's going to be some variation just based on the subgrades that are out there for BGS 9.5. But I still think it's notable just by how far, this has come down. So a month ago, we're talking $4,200, $4,300 for Mahomes. Now we're at about $3,000 for a BGS 9.5. And this is kind of something where it's like the season has started, and even though the Chiefs are 2-0, is it that kind of momentum building up to a season that pushes that pricing up? I mean, look, even with the Chiefs winning 2 games, and really Mahomes, he hasn't looked absolutely spectacular, but he's looked good enough. It's not like he's dropped off. He's not injured. His play is good, and the Chiefs are 2-0. So he hasn't done anything performance-wise for prices to go down. So I think that's interesting to bring it up. This guy is, outside of maybe Lamar Jackson right now, the most popular quarterback in the NFL. The reigning Super Bowl champ Chiefs, and his prices have come down. So I just think that that's interesting. Is that a market correction, or is it that the NFL season started and now it's like everyone takes a breath because you don't have that excitement leading up to the actual events, the actual games? All right, next up we're going to talk about some NBA players that have exited recently. So these would be kind of obvious candidates for pricing to go down. But look at some of these drops. I mean, 2012 Kawhi Leonard Prism Base rookie card in a BGS 9.5. A month ago, guys, this was a $3,000 card. Again, we've got different subgrades that can offer variation. But now we have a sale at $1,343. We're talking like a massive drop for Kawhi. And again, I suppose maybe that price is just in anticipation of him possibly winning another title with a different team. But man, what a monster drop from what it was a month ago. Next up, and this is really ironic to me, Giannis cards have been just dropping like flies. I mean, they're just dropping way, way down. And yet Giannis just broke what? He broke the LeBron RPA record at 1.8 million. He has a rookie card RPA that sold at 1.9 million. So on the high end, Giannis cards are actually doing just fine. It's the stuff that's not his high end stuff. This is the 2013 Giannis NBA Hoops rookie card, BGS 9.5. It was as high as $1,300 5 weeks ago. It is now $270. There was a sale, $270. That's not a decline. I mean, that's like a sinking ship. That is way, way, way down. So just interesting there. Giannis, of course, one of the best players in the NBA. So is this a possible buying opportunity for some of these guys? That's up to you. But just interesting where these prices are going. I would not have assumed that card would have gone. I wouldn't have thought that the BGS 9.5 would have got as high as 1,300, but I certainly, after it went as high as 1,300, didn't think it was going to sink as low as 270. So that's one definitely to watch. All right, next up we've got Playoff Paul, who came up playoff short. Let's just say he did not really show up in the playoffs this year. His 2010 National Treasures RPA, numbered out of 99 in a BGS 9.5, sold for as high as $7,000 12 days ago. It's now $2,063. There was a sale. Could you imagine if you bought that thing at $7,000 12 days ago? I mean, goodness. I mean, that is unbelievable. And now it's sunken down. Now, granted, there's not a lot of transactions. There's only 99 of these. The BGS 9.5, so there's variation, like we say, with the subgrades. But man, $5,000. That's a huge difference in 12 days. So as we talk about the risks of investing in sports cards, let these be lessons, folks. Let these be lessons. Goodness, you have to be okay with the volatility, I think, is the main point. Next up is a card that most people wouldn't think of necessarily because this is a person that has not been affected by the playoffs. And it is it's the Topps rookie card for Lou Alcindor, PSA 8. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's rookie card. Guys, 3 weeks ago, this was a $40,000 card. $40,000. There's a sale now at $20,100. Literally half the price. And this is vintage basketball. So this is not... the big plug has been kind of, vintage basketball is on the rise. I've been buying a lot of vintage football. You hear that kind of like we're segging out of modern cards. We're buying, there's people buying more vintage to try to kind of even things out. And one of the more popular vintage guys, best players of all time, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor. And this one, man, 3 weeks ago it's dropped in half, and this guy's not even playing ball. So again, you have to question, is this performance related? Is this the NBA season coming to an end? Or is this an overall market correction? This kind of screams to you it's a market correction, but again, who knows? Who knows? Or maybe that's just a one-off sale. Maybe these are just a few one-off sales. Who knows? Last but not least, we've got the 88 Fleer Reggie Miller rookie and a PSA 10. I can't believe this, but this card went as high as $3,600. And part of what you might be thinking is, oh, well, the Last Dance documentary, and he was in it. It pushed up the price, the hype of it. But no, this was in August, guys. This is in August it's a month ago. This card was as high as $3,500, and now it is a $1,300 card. It's dropped, 60%, 70% in just a matter of a few weeks. So just unbelievable, some of these cards. Anyway, Guys, what do you think about these cards? Do you have any? Are you buying? Or, tell me your thoughts. Get in the comments. If you have not subscribed yet, please. We have over 225 videos now, mostly on sports card investing, but also on just general collectible stuff. I love all things collectibles, personal finance topics kind of melded in. If you would like to support the channel, also, we don't have a membership program or a Patreon, but we do have Amazon links in the description, and qualifying purchases that are made through those links, we do get a small commission as an affiliate. So if that is a way to support the channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate it, and we will talk to you again soon. Take care, guys.